it's chugging. It's gonna happen. All right. So coming into your body as if for the very first time in 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. Um, I suggest that for this New Year's, you decide to, this is my suggestion. Oops, hold on. This is what I'm doing in my life. I am going to underachieve for the next few months. So instead of making a whole bunch of resolutions and trying to fix everything and become a perfect human, my plan is to just rest in this winter time and do my normal things. And then I can think about becoming a perfect human in the spring, maybe sometime around the equinox. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just stick with a little bit of underachieving. So just let's do a little bit of breath work. Let's do some coherent breath work, which will be an inhale for 6 counts and an exhale for 6 counts. So coherence brings our mind, ideally, our brain, our guts, our hearts into alignment, our respiratory system, our endocrine system, all the good things coming together in this experience of being human right now. So exhale everything out and inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up 2, 3, 4, 6. Coming down to 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, open 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up 2, 3, 4. Reaching to the heavens, looking up, drop it down. If you feel up for it, round your spine and let your head drop down to the earth. Inhale up 2, 3, halfway 4, 5, 6. Exhale down 2, curling, rounding 4, 5, 6. Inhale up, and then my knees are bent 4, 5, 6. Exhale down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave your hands up 2, 3. Inhale 4. Sorry, exhale 6. Inhale down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale down 2, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale down 2, 3. We're going to change it again on this one. One hand comes forward, one hand goes back. 2, middle way 3. Up at the top 4, 5, 6. They change down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go up 2, 3, 4. Hit the top on 6, 6. Exhale down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up 2, 3, 4. Top on 5, 6. Exhale down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. We're going to change direction after this one. 4, 5, 6. Go the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it all out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let it go. If that scrambled your mind, it scrambled my mind because I was also letting people into the Zoom room at the same time. So maybe it was a little bit crunchy. So let's let go of some perfectionism. Just shake out your perfectionism. Oh no, it was wrong. Something got messed up. That's okay. We're still in it. And maybe that was exactly the way it needed to go at that moment. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Relax your face, relax your neck, relax your throat, relax your shoulders like a loosey goosey ragdoll, limp noodle. Shake it out, let it go. Ah, make a little bit of sound. Oh, let it out, let it out, let it out. It's really important that we get accustomed to making sound, right? To releasing our throat. Not that we always have to say everything we want to say, but sometimes we should be saying things. And even if we don't say the thing, sometimes we can release some of the energy of the unexpressed by just making sound. I think it's one thing that's really missing in a lot of workouts, a lot of movement, and a lot of health things is this capacity to let out sound. If you think like hoo hoo hoo, like if we were fighting, huh, hit, yeah. If we were making those sounds, it's like, oh, we're releasing these sounds, we're releasing a certain sort of energy. But it could be other softer sounds, it could be anything. We want to get used to awakening this throat chakra, letting out sound. And of course, all of that activity in my sort of dusty apartment. Hydration. All right, let's do the lymph flush. Rubbing your hands together. Ah, let out some sound. Right hand to your left clavicle, above and below the clavicle, very gentle tree frog fingers mobilizing the tissue, opening up the subclavian vein to receive the lymph. It'll go back into the bloodstream and then filter out through your filtration systems, kidneys, all those other things. Ah, relax your jaw. Same thing on the other side. Relax your throat. Ah, let it go. Soften. So if there's tension in this neck and jaw area, tension is blocking flow. We want to release some of that tension. Have things moving easily in the neck, jaw, and throat. Maybe some voices in our world are too loud and some voices in our world are too quiet. So bringing yourself to the table, coming around to the angle of the jaw, but I just want to be a fly on the wall. That's not possible. Come around the angle. And even if you feel like you're watching your life or like, oh, my internet is unstable. Sorry, it's my internet. It's not great. Hopefully, TV Land viewers and Zoom people, you can survive it. We can all survive it. Ideally, you're not watching me too much. You're more in the experience of your own body. I was in the middle of saying something and just totally lost it by the unstable internet. Main ingredient. That's it. If you are watching your life, watching things happen, maybe come into the experience of what's happening, not losing the withness of it, but coming into, oh, I am participating in whatever's going on, even if it seems like I'm just a viewer. All right, let's come in. Let's just suck that down. Don't suck it down unless you want to. Let's just draw it down from the angle of the jaw or just behind your ear down your sternocleidomastoid into the subclavian vein area region. Both sides, maybe 3 or 4 times on each side. Oh, isn't it nice to be touched? We're all probably a little touch starved. Maybe not the people who have children, or if you have pets, you may get a lot of touching also. All right, come around to the back of your hairline and just give it a little gentle piano playing scratch. And then we'll come into right next to your nose, just above your nostril, a little circle. Become familiar with any snot in your nose, as I have just done. It's like, oh, good to have a tissue on hand for this. And then come under your cheekbone. You can squish up, open up your face. I'm gonna blow my nose. And then shake it out, shake it out. 10 little dragons running through the forest as we prepare for the year of the horse. I feel like horses are kind of like dragons. Horses and cats, snakes, they're all kind of like dragons. If we mix them all together, have a dragon energy through your hair, through your scalp. Moving, like getting your whole scalp to move against your cranium so it's not stuck on there anywhere. There's mobility in between your scalp, the skin of your scalp. Here's your hair follicles coming up through there, and then here's your cranium, and there's some movement. All right, let's come down to the K27 points. And we're going to make small circles with our fingers right in those points. I'm trying to slow down a little bit. My mom always says to me after she's in the other room, not right now, but last time I taught a class, my mom's in the other room listening to everything. And then she says to me, "Does anyone ever tell you that you speak too quickly?" And I say, "You do. Thank you, Mom." So I'm slowing down for my mom and the people who want to hear it slower. I am a speed demon. That's why I have to do the somatic work because I need to slow down, right? So often we are attracted to the thing that we need the most, right? I need slowing down. All right, I see that I might be frozen again. So if I get frozen, just carry on without me. Let it out. I'm going all across the front of my chest. So thymus thump would technically be right here, but to me it feels really good to go full Tarzan. Unstable internet. Oh, because I don't actually have the internet here. I just tether from my phone. And then we'll just do the spleen points under there with the very gentle fingertips. Soften, release. Nothing to hold on to. And shake it out. Right hand to your left armpit pec. So I can see that my internet is unstable because the people in my Zoom room are going super fast and then slow and then coming into the computer. You know how Zoom is. So hopefully, maybe that's your experience of what's happening with me. It's okay. It's the imperfection of the universe and this moment that we can all embrace. Take it to the other side. The perfect imperfection. The great perfection of imperfection. Let me just throw out some Buddhist terms. Ah, letting go. All right, we're going to come into Sternakyle. I think that we're actually going to do the who breath for this. So let's just do a couple of little tapped or little pumps in there to get to Sternakyle. It's our biggest lymph node. And then we'll do some who breath, which is always fun. And the who breath is like this. And we're just going to shake around. So we're just agitating the system with who breath. Shake and bake, shake it out, let it go. Wake up your kinesphere. Get your body moving in different relationships to the space around you. Maybe even checking out the space around you. So it's very heated in here, and I have the window open. And as I'm shaking out, I'm feeling these completely different like ecosystems in the apartment. Different temperature fronts are happening all around me. Okay, that was it. That's it. That was our Sternakyle. And deep diaphragmatic breathing into the inguinal fold, the headless Laura in the inguinal fold. Give it a little movement, free flow, your butt, head, tail, freedom. And then coming in behind the eye of the knee. Maybe around the front. Just give yourself a little shake. Have some water. Let's do the dimensional cross of axis. So awakening the 6 directions. Oh, that itch around the back of my head. Awakening the 6 directions. You might think that I'm just talking slower, but it might be that my internet is actually just stuck and going slow. Oh, we don't know how it really is. Just give yourself a little free flow in your body. Slow-mo free flow. Okay, right? It's just a great practice to come into that every once in a while. Find some spacious, slow motion, free flow, and notice what your energy does. Notice what your awareness does. Ah, all right. Now coming into the dimensional cross of axis, reaching up to the heavens, bringing it down to earth. We're going to cross and close our bodies, protecting our bodies, opening up, giving and receiving. We'll take it backwards to the past, the ancestors, and move it forward to the future, what we're learning, what we're moving towards. Other side, to the heavens, to the earth. This up, down, I am access. I am here between the heaven and the earth. Crossing over, protecting your guts, right? When we are protecting our guts, we can enclose, right? Protecting your organs, opening out, giving and receiving in this heart dimension, the horizontal. Take it to the backspace, reaching into the past, to the ancestors, and take it forward to the future, the teachers, what you're moving towards. And again, vertical, up, down, heaven. Hello, heaven. Say hello to heaven. Take it down to earth. Cross it over, protecting, enclosing, opening out, expanding, reaching into the world, reaching out to your people. Take it into the backspace. Move it into the front space. And again, up to the heavens. Hello, say hello to heaven. Take it down to the earth, connecting and grounding your energy. Crossing over, protection, covering, enclosing, recuperating in this protected place, opening out, expanding, reaching out. Reach out and touch someone. take it to the backspace, and then take it forward. So let's just do this one more time. And as we do this, maybe thinking about gratitude for these things, right? It could be, or maybe other things come in for you. But, oh, internet is unstable. Gratitude for your experience, gratitude for being a person on the planet, gratitude for your family, maybe even gratitude for your like difficult people that may have something to offer in your own learning. All right, so gratitude for the heavens, reaching out, thank you. Gratitude for the earth, the planet we all live on, thank you. Gratitude for the protection, the care, the hugging, the love. Gratitude for the people in our world, in our lives. Gratitude for where we came from, the past, and gratitude for where we're going into the future. Other side, reaching up. We're grateful on both sides of our body, up to the heavens. Thank you for the inspirations. Take it down to earth. Thank you for the ground that we stand on. Crossing over. Gratitude for the loved ones, for ourselves, for our body embodied experience on the planet. Opening it out, expanding into the world. Gratitude for all the people. Take it into, we're not here alone. Take it into the backspace, the past, the ancestors, and into the future. What we're learning, what we're moving towards. Gratitude for all that. Good. Let any resistance go. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Big shake, shake, shake. Tina Turner butt. Tina Turner legs. Shake, 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 shake. Energy moving through your body like a star, radiating outward. And we'll take it down to the floor. Have another sip of water. My goal this year is to get the internet in this apartment. But it's like, do I really want to pay for something like that? I don't know. Do I really want that? Or maybe I just need a better hotspot. Something along those lines is what I need this year to upgrade the situation. Open it out, stretching from one side to the other. This, like, we are cycling through the vertical plane here. Oh, side to side, lengthening your spine, opening up the side body. Yeah, this is one of the recuperations from sitting, this side stretching. It's helpful, I'm just going to say this, if you take your hand, spiral it down to the floor, and that you can see the inside of your elbow in the peripheral vision. So it's not here. I see a lot of people stretch here, and I just think, ooh, that's rough on your rotator cuff. So bring it in. You can feel the spiral from your pinky down into your armpit. Slightly in front of you, inhale up. If you ever took ballet, this is a port de bras with your arm over your head in fifth, right? It comes up to fifth, it opens through second. Arms are just slightly in front of you, lined up with the front plane of your body. Spiraling, so we get that nice relationship from our scapula through the rotator cuff, through the humerus, through the radius and ulna, out through the fingertips. Open it up. Scapula into the joint that is rotating. It's actually kind of external rotation. It continues to spiral all the way to your fingers. And let's go the whole way around. So we take it, move it forward, around to the other side, and inhale, open. Side stretch, moving our whole torso or our whole upper trunk and the limbs, arms, arm limbs, branches, away from our very connected to the floor sit bones. Circling around, letting the weight of your head up. Last one, going back. Open it up. And then we'll change legs. So non-dominant leg comes in front. We're also going to change the exercise. Circles. Circles with your upper body over your pelvis. So rib cage, diaphragm, lungs and heart. What else? Your liver, your spleen, even your stomach is getting a lot of movement. Your organs, your guts mobilizing around. Change direction. What's happening in there? They're not all like just a whole bunch of balloons in the space together. They're actually anchored and connected. Like there's that, this is going to be kind of maybe gross to some people, but if our guts get cut open, everything doesn't just fall out, right? There's the mesentery, which is holding all your intestines. It's like almost like a sea fan that's connecting your intestines to the back body, right? It's not just going to pop out. And everything's kind of vacuum packed in there. Like literally, there's like pressure systems holding it all together, but it wouldn't explode out, even with the vacuum packing, because it's also enclosed in fascia, which is all interwoven and interrelated through the organs a lot and also with itself, right? It's the organ of form. Deep thoughts. Take it down, shift gently from side to side. Free up your head tail. For me, this gives me a lot of very nice stretching in my sacroiliac, in my rotators. And then we're going to come up, open your feet wide, and just roll across one butt cheek and then the other. I'm in a kind of rounded spine, curled position, and I'm trying to just get as much weight as I can. I can even pick my feet up off the floor if I want to get in there deeper. I'm getting as much weight as I can into my butt, into my glutes, piriformis, and also into this top knob of my femur head, my greater trochanter, which for me on one side has been a little talkative. It's been telling me things lately, like, I need you to help me out. Do more rolling on me. Yep. So I'm going to go in there on that side and I'm just going to move my body around. So I'm creating shear. Harry Shearer. No, shear shear force so that the internal parts can slide and glide and get some compression. Same thing on the other side. And it's not like you could write the alphabet doing this with your butt, or you can do it in any way. I'm just randomly moving around over that area. Let's let that go. Come onto our backs. So if you are experiencing pain, a lot of times we think, oh, I should get on the foam roller and then I'm just going to crush it out. That might put more tension in your body, right? It might be good, but we also want to be a little bit gentle with it, right? We don't want to think of being a person. And when anyone tries to force you to do something, do you want to do that? Probably not, right? You have to do this. I'm going to force it. I'm going to push you. Your tissue is the same. It's like, oh, don't do that. It can take on more tension when you're trying to force things out. Press it up, circles with your hips. So a lot of times people are feeling pain, so they keep getting in there and working it harder. And it's like, in a way, you can be feeding back the pain loop by doing that. Instead of just, oh, maybe I can just soften. Maybe I can gently massage. Maybe I can mobilize the rest of my body so that it's taking some of the tension, not just all in one area. Circles the other way, change direction if you haven't. Let your head and neck be free so your head doesn't have to stay locked in any position. Change direction a few times. If you need to come down and rest, then come down and rest. A few different times. I can feel the lovely massage on my shoulders, working the back body, opening up the front body. Ah, when you're ready, come down. And from there, let's do some slow motion rolling from side to side. Again, letting your bones drop into the floor, pouring your body, smearing your body across from side to side. Go slow. See if you can let your head totally drop into the floor. Melt, let it go. Slow it down. See if you can feel each moment as your back body imprints into the floor. The world would be a better place if everyone spent 10 minutes to an hour rolling around on the floor every day. Oh, we would have this relationship with the ground beneath us, some appreciation for the earth in our own bodies and the fluids in our own bodies, right? The fluids, the earthy nature, we're all in resonance with each other and with the planet. Ah, what if we tuned into that? These human bodies, we are not robots, even though we might have like a cyborg extension in our hand a lot of the time. And you might even have like a hip replacement, or like people who've broken bones, sometimes they have a little bit of hardware in their body. So you might have that. So you may sort of be a cyborg, but basically we are organic. Ah, soften and melt. All right, we're changing it to a spiral. You can open and close in your lower body. So upper body is more stable now without a lot of tension, just relaxed. I'm for some reason I find myself holding onto this dresser in a very interesting manner. I'm like, oh, look, this thing I can hold on to. My hand it discovers the wood of the dresser and the shape. Sometimes you're going to encounter something on the floor. It could be a dust bunny. It might be an actual bunny. I have a friend who lives with a bunny. Hey, Jeffrey. And then if you want to take this deeper, you can. You may be encountering a dog or a cat, or they might be encountering you. It might just be your carpet, but what's around you? What is in the world? What are you relating to? We're always relating to something. That is our being people. We are relational practices. We might not think so, but we really are. Even if it's just I'm relating to my thoughts, I'm relating to myself. I'm relating to all the distractions of the interwebs. I'm relating to come in. Oh my goodness, this is a New Year's lecture, if ever I heard one. Toes to the floor, arms up over your head. We're going to do hundreds, pulsing up. Let's flex through your feet. Point your toes. Inhale, touch it down. Exhale, up. Flex, point, inhale. Exhale, flex, point, inhale. As you're flexing and pointing, feel your calves. Bring your awareness into your feet and toes. So this is not an opportunity to tune out. It's an opportunity to tune in. Feel what's moving up. Flex, point, inhale, exhale, flex, point, deep breath, exhale, flex, point, inhale, exhale, flex, point, inhale, three more, up, flex, feel your toes, point, touch, point, inhale, last one, up, flex. Let's do one more because I don't know if I really actually counted three. This may be three, this may be four. And relax. Drop into the floor. Turn your head gently from side to side. And at the same time, think of wagging your tail. So happy dog, head tail connection, free flow your spine. Cushy, strong, marshmallowy discs and vertebrae. Lots of space in your spinal cord, no room for stenosis. As we move, any like calcification ideas that might have been happening are just breaking away, right? So we're mobilizing to create space, mobilizing for any of that sort of, if there is calcification happening inside, it just can reabsorb because we're moving, reabsorb, reabsorb. All right, which I mean, it may not reabsorb, but it can. It's possible, right? Water has tremendous power. Movement has tremendous power. Look at stalactites and stalagmites. Takes a long time, but they are built, right? But also you can look at the movement of nature and see what is possible. Sometimes things we never thought possible are possible. And I feel like we've been kind of the way that the Western medical industry wants you to look at your body is some of it is great. We need a lot of it. A lot of it is great. It's not just it's also capitalism wants you to look at your body as something that's separate on the outside that you need to fix. But sometimes within our own systems, there's tremendous magic. Is it magic or is it just physics? Who can say? Knees into your chest, open your arms, spiral from side to side. Yeah, I mean, my mom was a nurse and she worked a lot I mean, she's still alive, but she worked in global health, maternal and child health care. So, you know what? A lot of, and we all benefit a lot from having the medical world, right? But sometimes people are making a lot of money off, and especially corporate, like pharmaceutical companies. And do we need pharmaceuticals? Yes, if I'm in pain, I want something. If something can help me heal, I want something. But I also want to be able to be present and alive with my own body. Open it up, close it up, rolling from side to side, stretch it out, and fold it in. Yeah, my mom was reading me this. She's got these old books. One of them is a book from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And is it my grandfather? No, it's my great grandfather. My great grandfather was a doctor who is in this book. And there was actually sections on several different people, but talking about their role in the community. And like, especially in the old world, like we needed people taking care of health, right? So, in various ways. I'm backtracking. Let's curl your toes under, take your butt towards your heels, and then head reaches forward. Tail, actually just wag your tail for a second. Shake your butt. And then think of reaching literally with your tailbone. Tailbone reaching back, sit bones go towards your heels. And then cranium, head is going to lengthen forward. And let's round. Push the floor away, scoop up. Come into a neutral arch. Then with your tail, stretch it back towards your heels. Think of this time coming forward. You're going to come forward with your chest. Chest is going to come forward. Come to neutral and curl. In the curled position, take it back. So tailbone is kind of curled down, rounding your spine. Push with your feet to come forward. And let's take that all the way into a downward dog. Bend one knee, bend the other. Lifting your heels, lowering your heels. And then take it down. So the whole point of a lot of that talk was like, try not to objectify yourself, right? We are living processes that are in the process of being in this moment in time with everything else that's going on, right? Our awareness is in this moment in time, in this body. As we live on the planet Earth, we will always be in these bodies, right? Until from the beginning until the end. So be kind to it. Your self-talk matters. Opening your hands wide, circles with your chest and lungs, and there's tremendous healing ability within your own body. That's what I'm trying to say. Circles, chest, lungs, and heart. Mobilizing your spine. Change direction. And come back in. And let's take it forward. And we're going to do opposite arm to leg. I think we're good. You're going to go out, touch it in front, out, touch it in back. Same diagonal, forward, touch front, reach it out, touch back, reach it out, front, reach it out, back, reach it out, front, reach it out, back, reach it out, front, back, front, back. Two more. Front, back, last down. Yeah, ultimately there isn't one truth. Each of us has our truths, right? Jesus Christ Superstar. We all have truths. Are mine the same as yours? That's Pontius Pilate getting ready to crucify Jesus. Oh my goodness. Out, touch in front, out, touch and back. Out. I was a Jesus Christ Superstar child. Like literally, I was in Jesus Christ Superstar as a child at Michigan State University when I was like 7. It was so fun. Cross front, touch back, forward, back, forward, back. 3 more, 2, last one. Walk your knees back. Take your tail back for a second. Just surrender. And then come up, take it forward, and take it back. Other way. With our bodies also, we want to make sure, like, given the right ingredients or the right treatment, walking regularly, eating healthy food, avoiding processed food, avoiding basically avoiding most drugs and alcohol most of the time, right? Most like, but then we also have, there's so many things like right relationship with ourself, being kind to ourself and our self-talk, taking care of ourselves and our cells. Take your butt up to the ceiling, bend one knee, bend the other. And I think a lot of times that's part of the thing that's missing. Functional medicine now has a lot of that. Like, okay, these are the things to do in your body to be healthier. Lift your heels high, scoop your belly, roll it forward, take it into a plank, drop your head, push, roll it up, lower your heels. Heels high, scoop it in, roll it forward, drop your head, roll it up, lower your heels. High, scoop round, roll it forward. Let's lower down. Arch up. And it's not like things were so much better before we had penicillin, before we had, it's like we need those things too. Oh, we need it all of it some of the time, none of it all of the time. Let's do some actual push-ups. So I am going to do a tricep push-up, elbows into my sides, with my knees on the floor, and then I'm going to pop my knees off the floor. I'm going to come into a side plank. You can do any version of this that works for you. You could do it up against the wall. So it could be like this. You could go in, and you could like do a side stretch. Come in, side stretch. So I'm just making an easier version, or what I'm going to do, or any other thing. Taking it down into a side plank. All you need to ever do is have one urinary tract infection, and you will definitely appreciate Western medicine. So I'm not trying to rip it apart. I'm just trying to say that there's more to embodiment, to our health, that we have control over. Oh, okay, that was my last one. Come over the backs of your hands. How are we going to do this? You're going to make little fists. Don't put a lot of weight into your arms, but just over the back of your hands. Monkey fists. The funny thing is, like, I have a bunch of friends who have worked for pharmaceutical companies. I have a bunch of friends who've done cancer research who are like in there on the forefront, and I appreciate that too. I'm not trying to alienate anyone here. I'm just saying, come into your body as if it's the only body you will find. Find breath, find some letting go of tension. Hands behind your head. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax for a second. Soften, melt, let go. I also really think everyone has to act within their own truth, right? And so much of what we believe is going to affect how we interact with everything, right? Like what I believe will affect how I experience the world. All right, we're doing another set of those. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Breathe. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Not close. Inhale away from the earth. Exhale into the earth. So the inhale, we could also be spreading along the earth, but seeing if you can find the sense of growing and shrinking with the breath. Inhale, maybe finding some lightness, and exhale, grounding our energy, connecting to the planet. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Not close. Condensing, coming towards yourself, radiating outward. Let's roll over. And we'll come onto our bellies, taking your hands next to your chest, baby cobra. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Up and down. Up, connect your hands, come all the way up. Use your breath. If you want to, touch your toes towards your head. Take it down. And then take it back into a child's pose. Melt and release. And then shift your weight back towards your heels and come up. We're going to take it forward again. Coming onto your belly, hands next to your chest or your shoulders, ear to your shoulder, baby cobra circle, ear to the other shoulder, bangs to the floor. And then the other way. Last one. Open it up. Take it back. This time in your child's pose, you're going to interlace your hands out in front of your head. Roll up to the crown of your head and then roll it back. Just rounding your spine, putting some weight into your cranium, just a little. And then shift it back and come up. And it's interesting, like if we make huge changes in our body, they can be very um, destabilizing. And the same thing in our worldview. Oh, suddenly what? It's not like that? I remember when my parents got divorced, I was 17 and I was like, oh, it was like this huge shift happened. I was like, but this thing that I thought was so stable, it's not stable? Open it up. And it took me, I mean, I processed kind of quickly, so it took me a few weeks to kind of come to terms with it. And then I sort of realized that it was actually better for everyone. Circles with your body over your pelvis. And then I was kind of okay with it. Like I was able to be with it. And I mean, that's pretty old, 17 for parents getting divorced. It's not like, but it shifted my worldview. It was like, oh, wait a minute. The thing that I thought was so stable is not stable. Change direction if you haven't. Let's just change a few times. Open it up. Side stretch over one leg. Think of your inner body lengthening outward. Take it down to your leg. Surrender. Back to the side stretch. Open it up. Over to the other side. Turn and face your leg. Side stretch. And open it up. So I talked about the up and down very much being the I am, this connection of heaven and earth. The side, very much the heart axis, protection, care, opening out, community. But this front back, which I talked about as past and future, I think of it very much as the will, like not the willpower, like forcing through, but the actual will. Like what is the underlying drive and desire of you as an organism, right? That kind of will. And so that's another thing within this health thing. There's tremendous possibility of will for how we move forward in the world, the choices we make, all that kind of stuff. Taking it forward into a pancake, or you could do butterfly with your feet together. If you're finished being in a straddle, put your feet together, take it forward in a butterfly. If you're up for pancake, go for it. Breathe. And then push the floor away. Come in, bring your legs together, bang them up and down, rotate in and out. I want to do this stretch from our backs. It's just the internal rotation stretch. So open your feet so they're a little wider than your sticky mat and just internally rotate, spiraling in one leg at a time. The other leg should not just flop open, because if this leg flops open, then the whole spiral is going in one direction. But if this leg stays in, the two spirals are opening up more in the back of your body. So try to keep the other leg also somewhat on the internal spiral. If you really just want to hang out there, you can. It's just a different effect, right? From the layer or the layer of thinking of the fascia, we're getting this double internal spiral. It's going to open up your lower back and your hips in a different way than just letting it open up. And I'm feeling the need to stretch my quad as well. So you have two options. You can come onto your side, grab on, or grab your sock. Like if you're a little tight, grab the back of your pant leg, or you can come onto your back and fold it under. Just breathing into the front body, breathing into the front of your thigh, resting. And then release that. Take it to the other side, either rolling onto your side to do it or doing it this way. this is one thing that I will say, like, there are great things about all the movement systems. There's like strengths and weaknesses about all the systems. But this is one thing I will say about yoga is like it's going to help you open up your quads and have stronger quads. So like if we were doing a lot of yoga, we would be in this position more often, most likely, depending on the form of yoga. I do enjoy a good yoga class. Good. And then release that, let it go. You're going to cross your one ankle over the other knee and just let your legs fall from side to side. I'm going to hold onto my chest of drawers again because there's something really nice about it. I don't know. I don't think I've ever appreciated this chest of drawers in the way that I'm appreciating it right now. Oh, hello, my little friend. It's got like either we could look at these as four sets of eyes or four nipples, four sets of nipples coming out. Or we could just think of them as handles. Switch it to the other side, same thing. Let it fall from side to side. Other ankle crossing your knee. Massaging out your lower back, your sacrum. Letting go. Soften and melt. I'm not saying never force your body. I'm not saying never do extreme stuff. I love to do extreme stuff, right? I do a lot of it. But sometimes we also need soft stuff. We need a combo platter. We need the full buffet of all the things. Then take your legs up, take your arms up, shake it out, and happy baby pose. So like for your, the best, I think the best workouts are workouts where you're changing what you do, not just doing the same thing all the time. There is something to be said for learning a system and doing the same thing so that you really know it. But then once you know it, break it up, shift it around, be creative, and feel free to free flow your happy baby. Oh, I have done a long class. From that place, take it onto your legs. But I'm talking about the medical industry. Bend and straighten. If we spirits have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear. There's more to that, but that's the end of the Midsummer Night's Dream. Take it with a grain of salt. Whatever I'm saying, let it land, let it wash away. It's not the end all be all. Let me just check out the TV. I don't even know. Oh, somebody was there. Hello. I'm going to close it out. Happy New Year. You got to be true to yourself, right? Maybe in this new year, we can listen to our bodies more and be kind and full-hearted with ourselves so that we can spread that into the world. That is my, whoops, that is my prayer for all of us to be kind-hearted to the planet too, to the creatures.